Alright guys, we're back in the studio, and I just wanted to show you around and just give you a couple updates on what I've been doing. Got all my parts, everything in here, my ESCs, you know, my adapters, everything's starting to get organized, my new buggy tires, my Duratrax tires, my Creighton tires, my parts wall. Basically, yeah, I wanted to show you a couple of projects that I've been up to. So basically, these cars here is what I got aside that I'm gonna film this weekend. I'm gonna do a Typhon pit run video. I got these, I got 1 million weight oil in the center diff. I got a 20-tooth pinion in there. This thing is such a beast, guys. Let me show you. If you don't own, if you're into buggies and you don't own a Typhon, I really think this is probably top of the line as far as 6S buggies go. There is other, like Team Corelli's got buggies that are a 6S buggy that I really do want to get. But yeah, these are the Italian 6S BLX tires. I've had these since Nezzys RC World. You have seen me run these before. They're pretty sick. It's almost like it's meant to be. Yeah, it kind of touches there, but whatever. So yeah, this thing, I put a 26-tooth pinion in this before, and I also ran my, see my GRPs right there, my yellow tires? I got 93-mile-an-hour speed run out of this thing. But it's my favorite buggy. As far as buggies go, I only own two. I got the Typhon, and I got this little WL Toys 206 Evolution. That's 1/14 scale. So my buggy game is kind of sad right now, but I will be getting another buggy. I was thinking about getting the Red Cat Tornado EPX Pro. That's 1/10 scale, 3S. Thing's so fast. But yeah, so the Typhon's an awesome car. If you don't own one, get one. I'll be running that in the pit. I'll be running my Red Cat MT10E. It used to be the Team Red Cat MT10E, but Team Red Cat is no longer a thing. I don't know what happened. They used to sell the TRMT80 BE6S, which was one of the best 6S 8th scale truggies you could get. And I really wish they still sold it, but they don't. So I'm going to be running that in the pit. And I'm also going to be running this, the Bandit VXL, with my little Proline paddle tires. So we'll see how that does. This is the one that came with the lights. It's got the front LEDs, and it's also got the rear ones. It's got two red ones in the rear, so that's pretty cool. And those of you who follow my channel know that I'm into Arrma. Arrma is probably my favorite company next to Traxxas. I have, I believe, 11 Arrma vehicles. I have finally completed my Creighton and my Outcast lineup. I got the Creighton 8S right there. There's my Beast Creighton 6S. Check out my pit run video with the sand paddle tires. And then I just recently bought the Creighton 4S to complete that lineup. This thing is awesome. I don't even need to upgrade it. It's fast, it's powerful, it's got a 2400 kV brushless motor, 130 amp ESC, that Spectrum system. It's pretty nice. And it comes stock with a wheelie bar. I think I'm just going to gear that up. That's all I need to do. And my Outcast lineup, there's my Outcast 8S. And of course my Outcast 6S EXB with a bunch of upgrades in it. I just had recently done the output gears on the front and rear. It's the second time I've done them. I keep blowing them out, but whatever. And that is my Outcast 4S. So now I have all three Outcasts. I made that 6S. I'll take that down and show you. I put the Spectrum system in it. Let me pause the camera. So yeah, basically what I did is I took the 4S system that came stock in this, same as the Creighton 4S. It had the 2400 kV brushless motor and 130 amp ESC. But I bought this system. This is the Spectrum Firm 150 amp ESC and the 2050 kV brushless motor. I put this in it, so now it's 6S, and I took the system out of this and I put it in my Arrma Vortex 3S BLX. Right there. So now that's 4S. And I got the Red Cat RCMT10E Street Slicks on it. So that's a pretty good setup right there. 2400 kV, 130 amp. Sweet. This thing flies now. It was already fast on 3S. Basically, now I took that 3S system out and I put it in that down there. This was a little project of mine that actually turned out pretty good. I don't really use this a lot. I should, but this is the DRC 9200E. It comes with 2 bodies, which is pretty cool. And basically, I took the 3S system out of the Vortex and I put that in this, and now the thing rips. And I also got the stock Rustler VXL tires on there. So there it is. There's the 3S BLX system. See how I did that, guys? It's like a cheap little car. Thing was only 85 bucks. The system's worth more than the whole car itself. And I got that little Spectrum SR315 receiver box, linked it to one of my Spectrum remotes. And there it is, guys. I don't even have that down. Basically, a little heat sink on there. Thing's pretty sick. So I will be doing more running footage with this. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice car. It's fast. And the Arma Big Rock, let me show you the system I put in that. Alright, so I put that on the table. Basically, you can see this thing has taken a beating over the last 8 months. I mean, look at that body, all scratched up. This thing spends half its time on the roof. The system that was in this, I took out of it. It was the 3S BLX, which, this is an awesome truck. This thing goes like 65 miles an hour. It's crazy. So basically, I got this Surpass Hobby brushless 4S setup. This is a 1700 kV brushless motor, so it's 6S capable. This is 120 amp 4S ESC. I got the adapter. It's got the Dean's connector on there. So I took the system out of this and I put it in the, this was a brushed 4x4 Rustler that I got off my buddy Lance. I bought him a Red Cat Piranha, and I bought him that for basically just a roller. So now I have the Rustler 4x4, and I got the Rustler 2-wheel drive VXL. These are the tires off of it, but they're bad. They're waterlogged. So the Spectrum system in there, 3S, is 3200 kV. I believe that's, yep, that's 100 amp ESC, so it's a nice system. This thing rips now. These are they're Red Cat tires. I forget which Red Cat they are off of, but yeah, so basically I took the system out of that, put it in there. I do a lot of swapping around with systems, and I put Arma shocks, Big Rock shocks on the front because they were broken, so this thing's all set up and ready to go, so stay tuned for some running footage of that. Alright, let me put them away. Alright, now this is the Red Cat Piranha. This is a very cheap Red Cat vehicle that you can literally buy for like $120 on Amazon. So I bought this back when I started Nezzys RC Adventures. It was one of like 5 that I bought all at once, alongside the Creighton 8S, the Typhon 6S, and the Volcano 16 and the Latrax Teton. So I bought this Spectrum system. This is the 85 amp ESC SR215. I had to buy that, and also the Spectrum 4000 kV brushless motors. And I bought these tires. These are like kind of like the Volcano EPX Pro tires. They were cheap, and the treads are on backwards just because I glued them wrong, but whatever, it still works fine. But yeah, basically the system costs way more than the whole car. I put a lot of money into this. I also had to upgrade the gears and the transmission, so this thing is a beast in the sand. It's fast. I mean, this thing just rooster-tails. I don't really run it that much. I should, but yeah, it deserves a nice system like that. And so yeah, the Rustler VXL. This is a classic. If you don't own one and you're into this hobby, you should get one, because they're worth it. They're only, the VXL I got, it was like 329 bucks, and that's worth it. And the thing's fast. You can mod these things, make them go, you know, 100 mile an hour. But yeah, this is the VXL system, and I got all the RPM upgrades in it and whatnot. This is an RPM rear shock tower because I broke the original one. So that's a nice vehicle. It's a classic. I always had to have that in my collection, as well as the Bandit VXL. Those are just 2 that you must have. And of course my mini class. There's 8 of them. Red Cat Volcano 18s I got off eBay for 50 bucks a pop. They don't make them anymore, so I had to get them. They only make the Red Cat Volcano 16 now. They discontinued these ones. I don't know why. They're awesome trucks. They discontinued a lot of Red Cat vehicles that I wish they didn't. Supposedly they're coming out with new vehicles this year. They have been crawlers, the Gen 9, the Gen 10, all that. But this is a little, I think this is called the IPX4 Spirit 3S. It's kind of like the Mini E-Revo, which I have right there. That I've had since Nezzys RC World. I have a lot of upgrades in this. This has a 1/10 scale brushless 3S motor in it. It's a Hobby Wing quick run system. So, and it's got a bunch of RPM stuff in it. So basically I took that out of a storage unit. It's awesome. I can actually show you the system. Let me see here, take the pins out. So yeah, basically I bought this body because the other body was trashed. 20 bucks, 22 bucks I think. But there's the quick run, 1/10 scale brushless motor, fits in there like a glove. There's the 60 amp ESC, this thing rips. RPM, camber, steering. I bought a new wing for it, a new bumper. This thing is wicked fast. But this is my oldest car I have. I've had this since 2015, so this is my, this has kind of sentimental value to me. But yep, mini class. I showed you earlier the 206 Evolution. It's got a 550 size can brushed motor in it. It can take 3S, and this thing flies. Check out the video. But these are Bandit aftermarket tires. They fit on there perfectly. And this is my Mamba Micro Latrax Teton. That's my, I got a Ghoul RC brushless setup in that. And this has the green theme, obviously, with the Mamba Micro 4100 kV brushless motor with the Dean's plug. This thing flies. This thing does like 45 miles an hour, but you can't keep it on the wheels. The thing just keeps flipping over. But yeah, I've always been a fan of the Latrax Teton. It's basically something that when I first started this hobby, back when it first came out back in 2014, I ended up picking one up and I loved it. The thing takes a beating. And my most recent purchase, the Landslide 1/8 scale 4S Red Cat. That thing is sick. I just geared it up. It came stock with a 13 tooth. I put a 15 tooth pin in. Hey Mandy. How you doing, Mandy? Good girl. She's just good girl. Yeah. Say hi. That's a good puppy. So yeah, that's a beast. I picked it up for 200 bucks. So I basically got it from Create Some Fun Hobby Store. Went out of business last weekend. Yeah, my X-Max. Gotta have that. Stay tuned for my XRT unboxing. I will be getting the XRT. I'm making payments on it. I can't just buy it outright. All my RC cars, I don't get them sent to me. I have to buy them. I work hard for my money, and yeah, so I kind of do layaways here and there with Jeremy, the owner of Hobby Quarters. The 1/6 scale Red Cat Shredder. That thing is sick. It's 4S. I geared it up with the X-Max 18 tooth stock pinion in it, and the thing rips now. It has a 6S motor in it, but the ESC is only 4S, so I will be putting a 6S ESC. And this I'll be running this weekend. This will be the main event. The main event. Ooh, so this is the Fire Team, and I got my Proline Slingshot 3.8s on there. Yes, the Fire Team. Those are my Slingshot 3.8s. They're smaller than the stock tires. These are big tires. This is 1/7 scale. This is a big boy. It's damn near the size of the X-Max. I mean, it's big. So yeah, it's bigger than the Creighton, and the Creighton 6S is a long car. But yeah, so this, stay tuned. I'll be doing an awesome pit run with this. I've yet to put these on it, so I can't wait to rip this in the pit this weekend, so stay tuned for that. And what else didn't I show you? I think that's about it. That's all 29. These are Caden's. Nightwolf RC. He just started a channel. He's only got like 5 subscribers. The kid wants to grow his channel, and he's doing good with it so far, so we'll see how that turns out. I can't wait to see his channel grow. Nightwolf RC, check them out, or check him out. Oh, look at that, this is my Snap-on jack. That jack costs $750. Snap-on is expensive. And my lipos, I don't even know how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 26, 28 lipos. Gotta have batteries. Always gotta have batteries. I should have them stored in a lipo bag. I don't know why I don't. I will eventually get a lipo bag for that. This is the best charger I've ever had, the Spectrum S2100 Smart Charger. All my oils. Yeah, guys, so I hope you've enjoyed this look at what I've been doing. Stay tuned for the XRT unboxing and purchase. That will be coming up in a few weeks. That will be my next vehicle I get, which will make 30 RCs in the studio. Well, let's do a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I hope you've enjoyed, guys. I appreciate the support and you guys sticking with me. I'm going to grow this channel into something big. I want to give a shout out to Tom Trax, my man. I've been waiting to see your vault, see what you got in yours. I'm sure you got a nice little stash, buddy. I can't wait to see it. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. Remember to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe, leave comments, and I'll see you in the next episode of Nezzys RC. See you later, guys.